I was doing veterinary work on a horse. The horse reared up and struck me directly with his front hoof, hitting my head, face, and arm as I tried to protect myself. I fractured several facial bones, detached retina, and fractured radius in arm. Was unconscious for a brief period. My experience during this period, however, seemed to take much more quote unquote time if it were to occur strictly in this physical dimension. I found myself suddenly above my body, looking down on the whole scene. I could see things that were outside the stall that I was in, even though that would have been impossible if I was seeing from where my body was. It was like looking down like a camera that has pulled up to see an expanded view of a scene. I became aware that there were two, possibly three, beings with me, one on either side. They were communicating with me directly, telepathically, just putting their input directly into my consciousness. No words and much less time. I knew I was somehow removed from these usual laws or ways of processing experience. While I did not sense a life review on specific terms, I was shown by understanding, not pictures or movies, many significant things in my life, the good and the bad, all focused on my contributions, how I handled myself. I remember the most palpable absence of all fear. I was made to understand that this fear is what underlies many of our poor choices, that there is nothing to fear. I felt compassion towards myself like I never could imagine possible, a type of love that I never knew, empathy, sympathy for all I'd experienced, and a new determination to let myself live as I could and should and must. I knew I had a clear purpose and was shown this purpose so I could understand how needed I was. I felt no pain, not sure if I had a body or if my guides did. It didn't seem to matter. I was in contact with all information, total understanding of everything. But what I connected with was just the importance of my life purpose. I saw the future, don't remember it now, and even saw how difficult recovery would be from the accident, but knew I would get through it, which was all that mattered for me to get on to do what I am meant to do. And that I could only serve this purpose if I lost my fears of rejection, not being liked for the stands I took, other people having control of things, only we do, etc. And then I could act out of pure love, no complications or compromises. Once I understood all this, I found myself back in my body in excruciating pain. I also had the knowledge that these guides are always there when they are needed. They are the ultimate nurturers. The end. And now I'll look through some of the question and answers and pull out what I think is extra helpful. Okay. Did time seem to speed up or slow down? Answer. Everything seemed to be happening at once, or time stopped or lost all meaning. There is no way that I could receive this much information in the amount of time that I had passed from my body, I guess. I felt somehow expanded, but can't really explain that in words. Did you encounter or become aware of any deceased or alive beings? Answer. Yes, they sat to either side of me. I felt that I have always known them, felt connected in a deep way to them, understanding, love, specialness of my being and my purpose. What I needed to do, not let fear creep back into my life, so that it interfered with my acting out of pure love and doing what I am here to do. Okay, next question. Did you suddenly seem to understand everything? Answer. Everything about the universe, about fear, and that each of us has a purpose that is as critical as everyone else's. There are no small or insignificant lives. We are all connected, like having a small role in a play, It might not be as noticeable as the lead, but the play as a whole needs every player to do their specific and equally critical role. Wow. This NDE wasn't like elaborate. She didn't go to other worlds. She didn't, uh, go to quote unquote heaven and meet lots of different people. But I felt like it was really something that should be shared because of what she took back from the experience, like how she realized that how fear can stop us from making the right decisions. Like I really resonated with that. That a lot of the times when we make that quote unquote wrong decision, it's because there's some fear, some sort of fear, lying underneath that. And the other thing that I liked about it was when she said that we all have a purpose, like, and we are all like players in a play, and no role is not is unimportant. Every role is necessary for the play to be productive and to reach its conclusion. So if you're feeling maybe down, or when you're feeling down, just know that you're part of a whole, and you're needed. No matter who and what, you're needed so that we can get to whatever it is, whatever our mission is as a whole. You're part of that mission.